there. Welcome to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Bantha. We are your hosts, Denise
and Rexy, and we are recording with special support from Council Member Mark Collier.
And we're broadcasting from our galaxy to yours.
May the force be with you.
Always.
Hey,
what is up? Yes,
we are back. We are back with session 14. 14. We've done 14 weeks of this game. This is wild. That's not fun. And it's been so freaking fun. So fun. Oh, there's a pencil.
I know. I'm making things
Flying through the air just like that sparkling glitter was into those spiky creatures in the last session.
Flying insults.
And the flying insults flying through the air. And that Minoc flying all over Pesky's face.
No.
Making sure he can't see.
No. No.
So we are back. Like I said, we are back with session number 14. We've got Eric over here as Pesky the Jella. We have Fox here. Fox. I was like, you just got to be the other. Yeah, I'm just like, this is what I got. We've got Denise here as Kyla Haran the Pantoran and Jessica, our Galaxy Mistress.
What's that?
How's it going? So, when we last left off, we were in the middle of a murder. Yeah, in the middle of murder. Okay, well, it's not totally. They did say what they suspect to be Ari's dad. That guy in the buff, Fox stabbing. I don't know. Stabbing his ass. Yeah. And he totally collapsed. There's chaos. There's zombies and ghosts all inside of this facility. There are also normal night sisters too. Don't worry, they're still there.
I need somebody's brain explode.
Yes. Yeah, their brains. Their brain oozed out of their face.
My insults were so bad. Started oozing out of his nose.
His brain.
Mine on tongue.
Mine was insulted.
It flapped.
My brain, you guys, my brain like shorted out in the middle of that. I was like, I don't know. Sure.
This is one of the reasons why it's like I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna have to look up a whole list of just Star Wars insults and like right words. Yeah, there's a Wikipedia.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Wikipedia for everything.
Yeah,
Just
that's
find the
not
whole list.
surprising. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened. Chaos, murder, salvation for some. We killed 2 of them, saved what we think might be Ari's dad. Yes, and yes, Varric has come storming out of the compound. You can see the chaos happening behind him. He looks mad. He's got folks to blame.
He's mad at us.
Yay. So we have we've entered big boss mode. So with that, I guess Destiny.
Okay.
There's some weirdness. Okay, so we had Destiny rolls. Yeah,
Dark.
it's all dark side.
Dark side.
And then everything went dark. So that's fitting. Now you know what it feels like. Yeah.
There was a glitch in the force.
We have Rark storming out. We have the 3 of you facing off. Let's so because he's a legit adversary and your true nemesis, we're gonna stick with the initiative we had going last time.
Okay.
Oh, that's all right.
Man, too bad we don't get the force to flip for
Oh,
saving Ari last session.
I know it.
We had it. We had it for a minute. And I'm gonna. Oh, that's true because that was right at the end. Wasn't
Yeah.
There was nothing else. You know what? Let's keep it.
Okay.
Let's keep that like.
Yay.
I'm not gonna argue.
There's some
Yay.
hope in the galaxy.
So if we hadn't had to end the session, we'd still have it. So, Vark is. I'm just gonna slide this over to my notes because that's loading. Vark's our true bad guy.
Rules as written, your major nemesis NPCs generally have 2 slots in combat to make them a little bit more formidable.
Okay.
Also, he's 1 person versus the action economy of 3.
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, though, he may roll super bad, be completely inept, and will like Scooby Doo him.
Not if you roll for
I
it.
know, like roll.
Oh.
This is it. Y'all are gonna like be those meddling kids.
All right, let's do this.
So he's gonna come out and he's just gonna start blasting.
As one does.
Can we do an
yeah.
initiative roll, or are we still? You said we're the same.
We're gonna keep them.
So we're just sticking an extra slot on the front for him for being a formidable bad guy. Although we'll see. So he's essentially at short range from from Fox and from Kyla, who were sort of coming in from the back sides of the facility when all of this broke out.
Mm-hmm.
So technically closer to you all. As Mark comes charging in. I can hear a kitty baby crying. Oh man. So Fox, you'll be evens. Kyla, you'll be odds because he doesn't know evens. Okay. Fox, do you have any sort of ranged defense as you see this individual looks like they were human at one time, but has transformed into a monstrous, like kind of superhuman. Like they have horns and like spikes and just all sorts
Like
of
the
nastiness.
thing we've been seeing, but like on steroids.
Yeah, they have like just tons of sharp teeth. There is like what appears to be like ooze or venom dripping from their teeth. So use
the only thing I have is my protect, like my shield. I can.
Okay, so all right.
Oh, that's a triumph.
For the bad guy.
Supposed to be excited. Like, this is the bad guy. Okay,
That's
like,
why they said, "Oh,
I appreciate that you're excited for me because that makes me feel really good. But I'm technically rolling for the bad guy, so it makes me like, not happy. That being said, he has 2 failures, which cancel the 2 successes he has. He has 2 advantage and he has a triumph. So he doesn't hit, but like some cool stuff should probably happen. I'm thinking, what would be cool?
He falls over and dies.
That'd be cool for us.
Well, that would, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I gotta decide something cool for him.
The bad guy got a triumph.
got-
You know what?
Tentacles.
I think
He just sprouts tentacles.
that'd be terrible. You don't want like ranged like virus attacks.
Yeah, we're going back to the
That's
Resident
tentacles.
Evil nemesis.
Oh no, then we don't do that here. I think he's maybe firing a lot. Maybe making it like pinning you down, making it hard for you to do a whole lot. So we'll say that your next skill check, whatever it may be, will be upgraded. So instead of a purple, that purple will get turned over to a red.
Okay.
So he's
Kind
just
of like
he's just
ducked
firing
behind something, trying to stay for cover.
Yeah, he's blasting like crazy, and you're just like not. There's just not a lot of wiggle room because I mean, you start going this way, not good shape. He has 2 advantage. He doesn't have any strain or anything yet. So we're gonna have him pass himself a boost die. So we'll see that's him again. But that's all he's doing. Player slots. We're in the action now. You want to
Call him the big man.
While he's busy pinning me down.
Call him
Varric.
a big, meanie, McFeely face.
Rorik is his name.
Hey,
boring Rick.
Like it.
Oh no! Did anyone play Survivor? There's like a door guy or door mechanic Rick or something like that. He gets a whole bar, and you're like, oh my god, I'm going straight into another boss fight. And you get ready, and you slice him with a lightsaber, and he dies instantly. And you're like, okay, he was a normal guy. He just looked really scared while he barreled down the hallway at me. Anyway, Rick, cool guy.
Dead now.
All those shots, and you can't even hit somebody. You learn to shoot.
The Imperial Academy of Have You Know, but with
Oh, obviously they didn't teach you diddly squat.
You know the stormtrooper shooter. You surprised.
That Minoc over there does more damage than you.
Still sucking on the side of Pepper's head. It sort of like flaps its wings at him. That being said, give me an average coercion check. And then we will murder this guy.
So I do have a quick question on that. I
Yes.
do know, I don't know if it plays into this because I have that Night Sister.
Oh yeah, you have intimidating.
Yes.
I forget if that's incoming.
It says incidental may suffer a number of strain, downgraded difficulty of coercion checks, or upgrade difficulty when targeted by coercion checks.
Okay. Downgrading, so it's weird. So generally a downgrade would be going like from a red dice to a purple dice. A decrease would be decreasing the number of purples attached. Ooh. I want to do something cool with it. We're tiny whiny. This is not rules as written, so I don't need any rule lawyers coming at me. But why don't we just downgrade to a setback die?
Okay.
And my thinking behind this is there's fewer sides that have
Okay.
bad juju on them.
Then,
So
okay.
we're gonna award the use of your talent,
Okay.
even though I think we're probably technically breaking the rules, but
Yeah,
the
whatever.
internet can
It's our
come at
game.
me.
So what? Rolling 2 yellows.
Nice internet.
Yeah, that's all I want.
What am I rolling?
Your coercion.
Okay.
And then you have what, 2 or 3 ranks of intimidating? I forget. Because I know you have it in your other tree. Let me see if I can pop up a second copy of the game table. We had to switch to phones. Our internet provider's the devil.
Oh.
Are we allowed to say that on the internet? They're
I think
so
so.
bad. Okay.
I'm so confused on where to find the intimidating.
The easiest way to do it is usually from the game table itself and checking the waffle.
Okay.
So I'm going to click on Kyla and go to the waffle. Intimidating. Oh no, I only see one.
I have
Wait.
1 rank.
Okay, so I would say since it's baseline average, which is 2 purples, why don't we do 1 purple and 1 setback die, which is
Okay.
the black one.
Okay.
Yeah. The internet can just come at us.
Do it.
We're
Do
gonna
it.
have fun.
Come on,
We
Kyla.
murdered this guy. Oh my god. Oh well. Okay. Be successful. Okay. So yes, those do cancel. Our advantage
She's gonna
gets
like
canceled.
refuse to run our next campaign because we stress her out so much. She's like, no.
You need like some good luck.
I
Like
got 1 success.
you do. Yeah.
Hey.
So legit, you do succeed. I forget what the damage is at the moment on scathing tirade. Is it 1 per success?
I spend coercion. Each success causes one or an enemy in short range to suffer 1 strain.
Okay. So let me switch back to this guy. Pop up his strain. Boop. 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 Okay.
And I can do the inspiring rhetoric, but
Yeah,
then
'cause-
that just means I take 3 strain, right?
So your scathing tirade's an action, and your first maneuver is always a freebie. It's just if you choose to
Okay.
take the second one, then that's when you would incur the 2 strain to take a maneuver, and then 1 strain for your inspiring rhetoric. But yeah, you can just take the 1 strain, make it a maneuver, and inspire away.
All right, guys. Well, this guy's an idiot.
Clearly, us.
What?
Sweet love over here. Yes, yeah, blaster fighting a Minoc. You we look like idiots, and he can't hit us, which means you guys are gonna knock him out. Let's do this.
We gotta be.
So, you make your leadership check, which if I remember is pretty amazing.
Yes, my leadership
It's only
check is-
2 purples on this one.
Okay.
If I remember right, your leadership's like 2 yellow and 3 green.
Yep.
Eventually, I'm gonna have this memorized. Here we are at the end of things.
It'll be 4 months before we play another campaign, and you're gonna be like, I don't remember anything.
Okay, so
I won't.
I have a terrible memory.
you said 2 purples, right?
Yes.
Get him. Get him.
Whoa!
Maybe not that. Get him slightly less.
Later. Watch it be like super good.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, those are only threats. Those aren't.
Oh,
failures.
okay.
All right. So
And I'm gonna triumph.
you have 1 threat, but you have 3 success, and you do have a triumph. So what would be cool? Also, is anyone suffering from strain? Because you would recover.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think anyone had taken any last
Mhm.
time,
Mm-mm.
except maybe Kyla.
I have. But
But you're
yeah,
fine.
I'm fine.
So boost die for 2 rounds.
Boost
um,
die.
I don't know. Would be cool in a triumph.
He trips,
Oh,
falls on his
Yeah,
face.
since I was gonna say, what if like as you have him so flustered,
I'm saying
Yeah,
we
he
need to
just, like-
stop shooting.
he fall down because he's like trying to argue with you because you're like,
Oh, quite interesting, actually.
So why don't we say that you get an upgrade on your next check as you two are exchanging verbal blows of sorts. You have the upper hand, so you'll get an advantage on him over on your next
Okay.
check. I'm also gonna apply extra strain for that baby because he's snooty. He was trained at the Imperial Academy and he's gone through horrible things to make himself a monster in the name of the Empire
Mm-hmm.
and fulfill their
Yeah.
dastardly deeds. I don't know.
Sorry, I lost your green.
Done. Dirt cheap.
Oh,
Did I hit the 5th too?
No,
I will find it later, but I'll be super sad if we it's like extra.
if it was like another triumph or something.
It would have been successful.
I was gonna say, I think it was a green.
We success
Oh,
or
okay,
advantage,
okay.
but it's still like that'd be a feels bad.
That's all right.
But you still got an advantage on the one that you did roll.
Yes.
So do not forget your boosty boost dice.
Boosty boost.
He's got mad eye twitch as he stares you down. That was an action and a maneuver. Got anything else you want to do? All right.
I think that I might be able to add 2 setback dice to his next skill check.
Yeah.
I have sense advantage. and it says
Yeah.
incidental.
That's a let me put I'm gonna put like a red here.
Mhm.
Don't let me forget. So I'm gonna put this in here so I don't forget. So the next time he does a skill check, straight up we can apply these and hopefully it'll force him to miss his attack or like whatever it is he decides
Sweet. Okay.
to do. But yeah. Who wants the player slot? That's an incidental, so technically it can. Okay. Yeah.
Pesky would like to cut off his face.
Okay. Murder him.
Pesky
Murder.
would love to have
Boost.
Remember the boost.
Yes.
boost die.
Actually, just to play up on the triumph a lot, why don't you make the boost like a legit upgrade? So like for 2 rounds, full upgrade from Kyla's inspiring rhetoric.
So it'd be
Does
a
that sound
green.
cool?
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
So like one whole dice gets upgraded.
Yeah. So if
That's
you
fun.
Oh.
well, yeah. So what's your melee skill? Mike's that because I can't look at it on here and that's my cheat.
It's 2 yellows and a green.
Okay, so your green would turn into another yellow.
Okay, so prepare. So is this with 3 purples?
If you want to do 2 weapon fighting still, it would be with 3 purples. If you want to focus on just one of them, it's just 2.
Okay, well let's just
And
focus on
he does
the
have
laser.
he does have a melee defense. So there'd be 1 setback die with it.
So just do
Oops,
one.
sorry.
Okay, so I'll just do the laser since it's better.
Okay.
I think it's better. Yeah, it's the breach weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just the laser. So that's 1 setback then?
So is that looks like a purple one.
Or yeah.
So it'd be 2 purples for a melee weapon, and then 1 black dice, which is a setback die for his defense.
Okay.
And then you stabby stab
And you're
away.
with 3 damage.
Versus my
Get him, Pesky.
Get him.
Chop his face off.
So might actually mildly annoying.
Okay, this is it. This is the triumph. We're going like
Remember, he's boring. He's
Look at these
dumb.
guys. You hear that? You hear,
triple triumphs.
you hear those little dices?
You used him in experiments because he was useless. He was expendable.
Oh, that's so
Because
good,
he's so
actually.
bad.
That's good. Okay, so these cancel out, but you have 2 success and an advantage.
Nice.
So that's 5 unblockable from your laser cutter because it has breach. I'm gonna up his wounds there. You want to describe what it looks like as you're getting? He's not dead, but
Right.
you're carving him up pretty good.
So I get a couple good swipes in at him with the laser. I chop off
The
a couple of
laser
his
blast?
spikes.
The laser blessing.
Yes, I bless you with my laser. Blessed be the laser blood, for thou shalt be in many pieces. Yes. So I have cut him up some now. He's maybe he's lost some spikes. He's losing a little blood. Knocked down his ego a couple notches. Like, oh boy.
He's just very happy. He's like
Right.
looking at his suit and he's like, "This is very fine, imperially made uniform. I didn't work that hard on it, but somebody put in a
You don't
lot of
work
effort.
very hard on anything.
And
Including your
a stinky Jawa and a robot just did that too. With a cool hat.
Is that what you are? I really can't tell through the Minot action as you have like this extra appendage, just like yeah, hanging off your
Monarch's
head.
doing better damage than you.
The Demonic is only half an
I
eye.
heard something him or pesky because Minot has been on him this whole time. It was a great blow though. So he's looking a little bit winded actually. You've gone in, fine cuts. He has just like a bloody cross on his chest now.
yeah.
Any particular maneuvers, or are you gonna stay all up in this guy's business?
I think I should stay up on him.
Okay, I guess
Keep
I
him
should
busy?
move you forward.
I want to,
Because if I keep him busy, that makes it easier.
For us to go
but
back.
that makes it easier for me to barbecue you.
He has mech suit on.
That's true.
That's
That's true.
true.
We're gonna have to fix the Mexican anyway.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. The dice will tell the story.
The mech suit is for trouncing around in outer space. It's pretty tough.
Yeah,
Right.
That's true.
So he has a little leftover boost die from the advantage that he
Yep.
had on
Mhm.
his missed strike earlier. The 2 setback from your sense advantage.
Mhm.
Oh, gosh, Pesky, you're on him. Let's see. Is this guy very tough? He is going to attempt to swipe at you, continue breaking your suit and everything like that. Kyla, I'm gonna steal purple. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
You have defense though. I also have to. I know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just all up in your business. I'm gonna just steal all your stuff as we make this roll. Oh my god, that's actually good. I don't like it. So these cancel. That cancels. So he has 2 success, 2 threat. What would be cool in the threat? Bad things that could happen. I think it's 3 threat to have him like lose his weapon. But you could strain him. You could give him like a setback die on his next action.
I mean, I got lots of strain. I could take some strain.
Oh, this is on him.
Oh, on him. Oh,
Yeah.
because I'm like right up top.
Yeah. What sounds cool?
What if the Minoc switched to him?
That'd be hilarious.
What if the Minoc was like,
Love it.
hey, I'm the only one who's allowed to mess with my buddy here. And he like
He's
jumps on
all
them.
up in your business trying to clutch you and stuff, and the Minoc is like flapping on your head.
He
And
doesn't
finally
like
it's
that
just
he's taking his food source.
Yeah. You belong to this
like,
Minoc
just
now.
like his helmet.
Like it.
And it's just like now stuck to the side of his head. He really doesn't like it. So we will apply it as a setback die. So I'll keep the red one
I like it.
on his next check. Move that up. Put it back underneath because that's usually
Now
where I
Pesky can finally
Keep
see
it.
what's
You
actually
can
going on.
finally see.
That being said, he still has 2 success. You are in your suit right now, so you're not going to take damage. But he's going to apply another point of damage to your suit. You took 1 last time, so you only have 1
Okay.
left before your suit stops functioning. So just keep that in mind. It's in danger.
Or against the big bad, though.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
That's true. Oh,
They're
God,
gonna
what
take
could
it.
possibly go wrong?
so many things.
I know. Part of it's like, I should just stop talking because I feel like I stole this and I stole that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. But that's his whole thing is just clawing up Pesky.
Player slot. I want to barbecue him.
Okay. Flamethrower or zappy action?
Flamethrower.
Okay. Since Pesky is
Okay.
I warned him.
that's fair. I forget what our safe word was now.
Pesky can't just hold it down. It
Let's see,
can't
we
get away.
switched it from gumdrop. It's not gumdrop anymore.
I
What
can't
was
even
it?
remember.
It was long ago. Kylo drops. Pesky's like got a man attached to him pretty much. There's a Mynock attached to a strange monster man who's attached to a suit that's attached to Pesky. I don't know.
Pretty
Figure
much.
it out.
Pesky's got to hold him down. It's like, barbecue this jerk.
All right. He
Cook
does
him.
also have one range defense, so it will be a setback die. You're at short range already, so it would normally be one purple, but we got Pesky in the way, so make that one red.
Sorry. Cook him.
No despairs. No despairs. And then
Cook 'em.
whatever your I think it's ranged heavy. Whatever your ranged heavy is.
2 yellows, 2 green.
Nice.
But you have that boost, so it's gonna be 3 yellows and a green.
You're up.
What do I have a boost from?
from Kyla?
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna put this yellow one at the front, and hopefully that triggers
So that's
my
it.
brain to remember.
I've got my 3 yellows, a green, a setback, and a red.
Yes. I believe in you. You got this. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know why I keep. Let's have some barbecue for dinner. Friday night, hungry.
Get him. Get him. He's not going anywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Cook
No, this
his
is great.
ass.
Really good.
So your
And
advantage.
the setback is blank.
Yep.
Nice.
The advantage gets canceled by the threat, but you have
That works.
3 success.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pop back over because it's been a hot minute since we've had flamethrower action.
It has been a minute.
All right, your flame projector base damage 8, and we had
Oh,
what 3
yeah.
success, so 9, 10, 11 damage.
But he had 1 defense, right?
That's the setback.
Oh, okay.
So he does have soak, and that's where Pesky's weapon has the advantage because it's a breach
Yeah.
weapon. What did I say that was? 11 or
Yeah,
11.
I'm so bad with numbers. So he's got a soak of 3. What the 8 damage. It's perfect. So Fox, do you want to describe how you barbecue this man?
Yeah. All right. Flamethrower.
Pesky's holding it down. He can't go anywhere.
He can't go. I have such a
Kyla. Thanks to Kyla.
So does Pesky take damage on this too?
So technically on the flamethrower, you have to activate blast. So he somehow avoids it. Like it's a miraculous
Okay.
flame
All right.
projection.
So we've just got Pesky over here holding it.
it's like a nozzle, and you just like tighten the spray.
Yep, I'm just like focusing in. I assume Kyler's still over here screaming insults at this idiot while
Eating good tonight.
He's probably looking at you with intense fear after that, as he's like engulfed with like
flames are just like all over him, and I would assume Pesky then throws him to not avoid getting
Yeah,
Right.
we do
Pesky's
so.
keeping him at
Oh no! I
far
should
enough away to
probably
not get cooked.
I should probably roll for the Mynock.
We
Oh, I'm
could
gonna
just
borrow.
barbecue the Mynock.
I'm gonna borrow this because technically it's a tea.
I forgot about the Mynock.
Oh, he's done.
We killed the Mynock.
Oh.
He's
At
done.
that moment,
Sorry, little boy.
Done.
it's just like a loud
Oh.
little Mynock ghosty pops out. Like a night sister ghost sort of comes by and like cups her arm around it, like looking at it, and it just looks up at her like, "Ee," and then lands on her shoulder, and they
Aw.
like float away happily.
Okay, this is
Oh.
fine. We'll see him again. Yeah.
Now the Mynock is
This works. Yeah.
Ghost Mynock.
And
Ghost
he is
Mynock.
just a smoldering pile of flesh and char and spikes and
And what was maybe once a fine imperial officer.
Right.
yeah. Is now a
the
flaming
like
pile of goo.
background of you all, the Night Sisters, like the undead and the living ones, and the ghost ones, the spectral, all the Night Sisters, the Night Brothers who were like trying to help out and everything. Everyone begins to cheer. Because without this guy, that sort of scatters their forces.
Nice.
Several of the stormtroopers who hadn't turned are like already pretty much surrendering because they are legitimately afraid of
Good.
actual zombies attacking their
Right.
base.
Right.
Um,
I don't blame them.
Yeah, no, they're probably gonna talk about the weird Night Sister magic for eons to come. Should they live that long?
Yeah.
But at least as far as the Dathomirians are concerned, I mean, they're ecstatic. There's cheering. Yeah, you've defeated
We
the
did
bad
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Do you guys wanna give a close? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, I guess I would say now probably our first priority should be getting back to what we think is Ari's dad because we
Yes.
just left him passed out in the middle of the
Yeah, well,
canyon.
he's basically like right behind you.
Okay.
So you're able to pick him up. You can take him back to the Night Sister village.
Do we still have the comm that connects to the rebellion?
You do.
I
Okay.
want to
Oh,
send
yeah.
them off a message.
Tell them what
We
happened.
let them know what's going on, and
We kicked ass. Made
well,
barbecue.
let them know that
Took names.
it has progressed even more with their research, and give them the coordinates. I'm hoping with the Night Sisters' approval of them to come and clean out what was there.
Yeah.
I would say leadership or charm, whichever's better, and you all can count this as like we're working together. So go with whatever the best dice pool is.
You definitely have the
It's
best
gonna be me.
leadership.
My thing just scrapped
Oh
out.
no!
So give me a second.
Let me pop
Yeah,
back
my
over.
leadership is one sad little green dice.
Mine is 2 greens and a yellow.
Kyla's is 3 yellows and 2 greens.
Nice. Okay.
There we go.
Fox, since you'd be working together, I would say that this would downgrade it. Normally it'd be 2 reds. Since Kyla is like, I mean, you're like in the fam now, but still technically
She's still
an
brand
outsider.
new, right?
You're adopted. But Fox will downgrade this to 2 purples, and then I would say Pesky, if you're assisting,
Pesky would assist.
I would say like the mother's very impressed with you and did give you a hat.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Pesky
yeah.
got
So
a hat.
I'll say there's a boost die there for some like outsider prestige, the strange little creature
yeah.
that she seems to like for some
Oh.
reason.
Aw. The strange little creatures thinks that these rebellion people could probably help. You know?
All right.
Probably good to help.
And I'm back here just like
Oh my goodness. So you all are talking with them, trying to convince them that if they would just work with the well, no,
Hold on.
because arrows go with stars,
I got 2 stars.
and then these go with that. You have some advantage, but no
Lots.
success.
Oh.
You can see that it pains her. You know, she obviously feels empathy for other people in the galaxy who
Yeah.
are fighting the same struggles
Yeah.
that the Night Sisters are.
but to have a ton of outsiders just descend upon the
And-
planet.
And
is-
also, she looks at you and she says, "I'm sure you've seen the strange powers that Fox possesses. Unfortunately, many outsiders don't understand Night Sister magic, and many are often afraid. I'm afraid I just can't open up our small coven to the eyes of others. It's too dangerous. You can take the knowledge that you have, and Tasha can teach you what she did,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm afraid that we just don't want to speak with
Okay.
outsiders."
I want us to make sure once we have this wrapped up, we have to get back to whatever, we can do, whoever needs our help again. But I mean, let's stay in touch. Like, we need to know immediately, I'm gonna say, if they come back. That way you guys aren't on your own. So I know that that's difficult, but let's stay in touch. Don't secret yourselves away, because we know that they will probably come back.
She just puts her hand on your shoulder and says, "Sister, you're always welcome in my mind if you reach out even across the galaxy, I'm sure we'll hear one another.
Okay.
Just like smiles at you, which is like the nicest thing because she's
Oh.
not exactly like a warm person. If you remember right, she was very stern, like, like not so friendly person before. She like Kyla gave her a hug and she was just like
Did not like it when I was thanking
did
her for helping me. And my tears.
So yeah, epilogue. I assume at some point you'd probably return Ari's dad to
Yes,
to
definitely.
Ryloth, but
Right.
Yep.
We hook
What
up
is-
with the
I
rebellion.
would say we probably take him back and like Night Sister magic him back to health because he had to be in some serious
Probably
Bad
pretty much
shape.
up.
his bones did grow out of his body
Right,
temporarily,
right.
which is
Well, if there's anybody else we could have rescued, we load everybody up with the ship. Well, we could go back to the Ryloth and get the rebellion communicator
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, this is strawberry lemonade or whatever
We
my name
were
was.
sugar bananas.
Sugar bananas. This is sugar bananas." And boy, do I have a story for you guys.
I do want to at least hook up with the rebellion and let them know what's
Yes.
going on and what their research proved, which means
Right.
they obviously have infinite amount of money and infinite amount of knowledge and
and they need
access.
to know because if it's happening here, it's happening somewhere else. Yeah.
Right.
So, for purposes of epilogue, does that mean are you joining the rebellion or are you all remaining independent contractors?
Oh. Pesky has lots of really good information.
I think independent contractors that are not afraid to work with the rebellion.
Yeah, like
Pesky wants to get Pesky has an amazing hat that keeps
Just
protecting
because we
us.
like
there we
to,
go. You had to keep
we
it
like to do things our own way
Yeah.
and don't want to feel.
We don't want the politics. We don't want the red tape, but we also will never work for the bad guys,
Yeah.
We're clearly on the side of the good guys, but we don't want the rules and the red tape and the bureaucracy.
Yeah. Or someone like, you must go here. It is a command.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
No. All right.
Pesky
Yeah.
knows-
So I'd say probably we just load back up into our ship and
Keep being your pirates with hearts of gold.
pirates with hearts
Pesky
of
published
gold.
an amazing book about the Night Sisters and their culture.
Sure
that
they
you're not
would
allowed
love
to
that.
show anybody.
Sure, they would.
That
enjoy
I
that.
immediately confiscated.
But
Thank
it's
you
so
so
good.
much
It'll make
for
it.
documenting so much of this. This
That's
is going
what I
to
do.
be invaluable to
See.
our tribe.
Right.
You did such a good job.
I get to keep the hat, right?
You get to keep
Yeah.
that, and I think we'll keep you. You did a really good job.
Yay!
There was like a pause there, and I was like, "Oh no, Pesky didn't know he was trying out."
Yay!
Yes, we can keep them.
You're not gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's been useful, and he's good with the critters. You know, like, he's dominating.
Critters.
Somebody does need to do the
I
shit
fixed all
job.
this stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Teddy and
good.
Louie love him.
I like
Yeah.
fixing stuff. Occasionally, some extra bolts and nuts might go missing.
And he has this weird ability to become the pet of whatever it seems that we're working for. So
Well, it's something that
they
like,
like him.
well, also, let's not discount Pesky's true superpower. Pesky clean.
Pesky clean. Pesky clean. Pesky clean. Ships stay clean. Pesky stay out of trouble.
Well,
We'll leave that one for debate, but yeah. So this is good.
I'm a little bit worried because I was like, man, they're like really tearing through Pesky's arm.
I know. I was like, I'm
Uh,
gonna barbecue him.
like,
I'm
the-
gonna fire.
We have medicine check.
Well,
Because-
yeah, but
That's
that
true.
it helps with the resilience check, but it's not a guarantee. So I was like
That could be
super
fine.
afraid because that's why like
I could have just brought him back
El
to life
Cars
with some
was
Night Sister
toast.
magic.
and the more like virus you take in, the even harder it gets. So that's why I was like, oh, Lord.
We did
I wasn't worried for you at all.
Pesky.
We did it.
You know, once the armor died, Pesky can hop out.
Run
Right.
away.
We have cures.
What kind
Um,
of experience do we get for this?
Oh,
I would say you defeated a big bad. That's pretty important. So 50. If we choose to continue with these characters, we can add on, keep growing. Or if
I don't
y'all-
want to give up my
you want
fox.
to give
I'm
well, you're
attached
never
to
gonna
fox.
you're never really gonna give them up. We just
I want to keep playing with her.
we like become new people each time if we switch campaigns. So
That's fair. Kind of like the idea of us just, like our next campaign is just like us again, just on our next.
next
That way we get to build from all of our hard work and like we're really getting to know our characters now too, and I think that's really cool.
yeah.
So
You got a better
Welcome
feel for
back.
the system now too.
Huh?
You got a better feel for the system now too.
Yes.
So this was fun. This
was.
was the finale. We got some exciting episodes coming up. We are
Can't wait.
diving deeper into some Star Wars lore while
Mhm.
having some
We're also going to have some kind of heavier hitting episodes coming up.
Yes.
So
Talk some more about theories
Mhm.
and
some psychology of Star Wars, some morality questions.
ooh.
Excited because we, like those of you who have been with us from the beginning, you guys know we primarily did episode reviews.
Yes.
For episode and movie reviews is how we started. So, we kind of rolled with that for a while, then moved in slightly different directions, and I think we've got our feet under the show enough that we really want to tackle some hard stuff.
Yes. I got a list of episodes. I'm super excited. Now we're just gonna pick which one we're gonna do for our Star Wars podcast day. That we are participating in
And we're on the flyer.
February 9th.
February
February
9th.
9th.
Super excited. Make sure there is a Facebook page for Star Wars Podcast Day. There is an event.
We'll have all of those, of course, linked continuously on our socials, so it's easy for you guys to find.
It is the 25th year since the first Star Wars podcast, I believe, premiered. So that is super exciting.
It's a big, exciting year.
So check out all the other podcasts, support other Star Wars fans. From our galaxy to yours.
May the force be with you.
Always.
Wins big. Well, there you go.
Cheers. Thank you for listening to Sisterhood of the Traveling Bantha, written and produced by Denise McKay.
Edited and produced by Rexy Jupiter. Original logo design by Tyler Rigney.
Intro and outro music is provided by the Galactic Empire.
You can find us on all streaming platforms at Travel and Bantha.
And join our Discord for fun-filled galaxy chats.
You can also sign up for our Patreon starting at just $3. You get exclusive episodes, merch, behind the scenes, and more.
And a special thanks to all our Jedi Knight members and higher. We have Rooney, Michael Beavers, Mark Collier, and James Peak. From our galaxy to yours.
May the force be with you.
Always.